So I have three iPad Pros here on the table. The only iPad Pro that's missing is the iPad Pro 10.5 inch. But hey, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of videos out there comparing the new iPad Pro versus the 10.5 inch iPad Pro. But nonetheless, this is the first generation iPad Pro 12.9 inch. And this is the brand new iPad Pro 11 inch. And this is my old iPad Pro 9.7 inch. This is the gold color, so we're going to flip this around. I should have cleaned it before I started the video. This is the space gray, which looks nice and sleek. And this is the beautiful, lovely rose gold. Now we're going to be doing a size comparison. Which one should you get? You can get this on eBay, third-party resellers. You can buy this at Apple right now. Arm and a leg, basically starting at $7.99. And this is the first generation iPad Pro. Now Apple is not selling this one anymore. It's the new body now. But hey, like I said, you can use a third-party reseller. So now, turn on both of these devices. Let's flip this around. I'm sorry if the mic is going in and out. I'm actually moving around. I have a shotgun mic on my camera. This is a massive display here. This is my mom's iPad. This is actually not even mine. I did register my fingerprint. So we're gonna actually unlock this. This has Face ID. There's no more home button on this, and this has Touch ID. There we go. Do you want Face ID or you want Touch ID? Now, the obvious choice, if you want Touch ID, you're going to have to get this size iPad. Or the 10.5 inch, I should say. If you have a 9.7 inch iPad, you're going to be right at home with this one. It's literally the same exact size. The new iPad Pro is just a hair taller. It's a little bit taller, but it's more screen, most importantly. I was wondering if you can use your old Apple Pencil with the new iPad Pro, but you can't. So you got to buy a new Apple Pencil. So let's say I want to go to Apple. We're going to do the same thing here too. Yeah. Oh, I'm already at the Apple site. So you guys can see, it's just like you can view more content on the screen. Let's make sure this is on maximum brightness. Yes, it is. And that's another thing too. The screen is much brighter on the new iPad. And really all it is with the second generation Apple Pencil, you have it's a brand new body, of course. It's a matte finish. You can tap on the side of the Apple Pencil to, enable an eraser. But for the most part, I would say it's very, very similar. I was playing around with it at the Apple Store. So yeah, if you can find this at a good price on eBay, this is good. This is a perfect notebook. And this is running the classic old iOS 10. And this is running iOS 12. But let's launch up the calendar. Let's see the screen real estate here. So you guys can see. Hope you guys can see that. It's a little bit harder to see on this iPad. It's so dull. But this one here is just bright. And I do have True Tone too. Both iPad does have True Tone. And they both enable. Even though maybe I should turn it off maybe. I got a big yellow spot here. Let me hide that for a little bit. And also you guys can see the screen is edge to edge on the new one, while this one is kind of like the classic iPad, just squarey corners there. The camera bump, they both are present, but the camera is just 10 times bigger, or not 10 times, but it's definitely a lot bigger on the newer iPad. Another thing too, the newer iPad doesn't have rose gold, which is that kind of sucks. I ain't gonna lie. So if you're a fan of rose gold, you're not gonna find it on the new iPad. The smart connector is on the bottom, so you could connect the Apple keyboard or the portfolio case. Your Apple Pencil is going on the side there. That's how you charge your Apple Pencil now. Compared on this one, you use the lightning cable to charge your Apple Pencil. You're just sticking it on the bottom. So no headphone jack whatsoever on the new iPad, which honestly it doesn't bother me too much. I have my AirPods, I have my Beats, they both wireless, and I really don't miss the headphone jack, not even a little bit no more. I mean, all my devices are Bluetooth now. My phone is no headphone jack. It's kind of whack. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. So some cars is not. It doesn't have Bluetooth, so you have to find some cheesy way. For the most part, screen size, you're gonna love the new iPad. The same body size, I should say, but it's a bigger screen, which is always a good thing. So watching movies is gonna feel a little bit more immersive on the new iPad. You guys can see it moves a little bit more smoother on the new iPad thanks to the ProMotion display. You're not gonna find that on this iPad. And since we're here, we might as well do a little sound test.
It's pretty great actually, because there aren't really any media platforms on the Switch right now, apart from Hulu, which isn't in the UK. So YouTubers basically are a source of videos on Switch. But here are the options, so we can turn sounds on and off, which is
Okay, so Really and truly, the sound is a little bit more beefier on the new iPad. So yeah, bigger screen, bigger content. You guys can just see it there. So you can see a little bit more, and it's just a little bit more better to just hold in your hand. Now, I wish you had pinch to zoom so you can take up the entire screen. You can't even do that on this iPad, but it makes sense to pinch to zoom on this one because of the edge-to-edge display. So now let's bring in the 12.9-inch iPad. So now this is the big boy here, huh? This is the big boy iPad now. This is running iOS 11. So this is the comparison you guys been waiting for. This is the first generation iPad Pro, but it's the same exact body as the previous generation, which is the one with the ProMotion display. But now this iPad, it got a redesign. They shrunk down the bezels by a lot, so now it's the same size as a sheet of paper. Do I have an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper here? Hold on. All right, so I tore out a sheet of paper. This is the 11-inch iPad. Let's just see. So it's not too far off. Honestly, it's really not too far off from a sheet of paper. You can honestly easily get away with it. Compared to this, hey, this is exactly fitting the sheet of paper. So think of this like if you get a new iPad, the 12.9-inch one, it's exactly like this. So think of just the screen. You're removing the bezels, just the screen you're getting. It fits exactly like this sheet of paper. Let's launch up the calendar, and you guys can see it's pretty similar. I mean, all right, I'm looking at the content that you guys can see on screen. You have all the dates here, so you can see the first here, or even looking at the bottom, it's exactly the same. Honestly, it's just a little bit more bigger, but it's the same amount of content that you guys can see. And I wish I could show you guys Instagram, but Instagram is not compatible on the iPad. I mean, it is, but it's an iPhone app, so I'm not even going to waste my time with that. Try my best here to give you guys this video, but it's hard to really compare it. Let's launch up Safari. We're going to go to apple.com. All right. It's no comparison. You can see more content on the bigger display, but you got to also say to yourself, portability wise, do you see yourself carrying a big ass iPad? I mean, I think the 11 inch is a perfect size. It's not too small, but nor is not too big at the same time. And this can easily go in any bag. Same thing with this too. It's no slouch either. So I'm happy Apple increased the size again. I don't know. Is it worth the upgrade? Maybe you want to get a smaller size iPad. Maybe you feel like this was too big. So yeah, let's just tap on the video. Let's do it together. 3, 2, 1. And load it up fast on the iPad. This is the first generation iPad Pro, so that's to be expected. And yet again, you can see the comments here. While this one, you got to, move up a little bit. Which one you prefer? You got to ask yourself that. Which one do you prefer? This one is like a TV. It's like a TV. I kind of prefer this for watching movies, the bigger size. So let's focus on the iPad 11-inch. And let's focus on the bigger boy. So yeah. Okay, bringing in the 9.7-inch iPad Pro. Let's tap on play together. Let's just watch them side by side. 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. Alright, perfect. I played them both at the same time. So, like I said, I'm sorry for the background noise. Next door neighbor is doing maintenance. But yeah, definitely bigger. You have a bigger what do you call it? A bigger height on this one. So you have more picture top and bottom. So yeah, but overall you guys be the judge. Is it worth the upgrade? Now let's look up some real stuff now. Now I literally just installed Notability. As you guys can see, statistics was kind of tough too. I ain't gonna hold you. But you can see, let's just look at this one here real quick. So the bottom here, you can see this. It just looks a little bit more bigger here, but you can see more content on the smaller size. Oh, let me look up some settings here. But you could tell Notability is fully supported on the new iPad. There's no black bars. Yeah, they were kind of fast with this one. Damn, this video is in 30 frames. I should make a video 60 frames so you guys can see this beautiful ProMotion display. It really looks nice when you're on Notability. And I can only imagine how Procreate is going to be. And this, standard, pretty good. But either way, no matter which iPad you choose at the end of the day, this is an amazing notebook. It's the best notebook that I ever had. And yeah, I'm pretty much graduating college. This is my last semester. And I've been using the iPad Pro, well, this one, all throughout my entire college career, basically. So yeah, I just got this iPad, so I didn't take any notes with it, but I'm pretty sure it's the same greatness. Now, before I even get up out of here, let's see and I know I did this on the unboxing video, but let's bring in the bigger size iPad yet again. So yeah, definitely the newer size iPad. The new iPad is definitely thinner, just a hair thinner. The 9.7 inches, the 9.7 inches is a little bit more trickier. I don't know. There's times I might say the my old iPad is actually thinner, but it's probably exactly the same. But I know for a fact this is heavier. The new iPad is a little bit more heavier than this iPad for some reason. And I'm really trying with this video. I'm trying to get as much as I can. Let's take a look at the mail application. Oh, it's kind of some glare here. Let me move the light up a little bit. I'm working what I got here, and they both on maximum brightness. And you can see, oh no, this one is not. And there's no screen protector here whatsoever. There's nothing. Both these devices are raw dog. So this is really the true competitor. If you're coming from a 10.5 inch, I apologize. I just don't have it. Yeah, but you be the judge for yourself. Let's bring in the 12.9 inch again. Now this one has a screen protector on it. I don't want to take it off though because it's not my iPad. But yet again, you guys can see for yourself which one you want. Do you see yourself using this iPad? Well, or keeping this iPad, I should say. Is it worth the downgrade? Is it a huge difference? You do have more real estate, so you can rest your pawn and actually draw. But this, a smaller screen is kind of hard to really do that. And the True Tone display is off right now currently. Just looking at the lines here, let me load down my ISO. Just picture yourself, just doing a little size comparison, that's all. Alright, so the iPad Pro Geekbench score is completed. Hey, I think at the time this was pretty good for an iPad. But man, looking at the iPad scores yet again, no comparison. The single core score is the multi-core score on this iPad, and man, it just blows it out the water in every in every way. This has 4 gigabytes of RAM. This only has 2 gigabytes of RAM, and this big boy here has how much it has? 4 gigabytes of RAM. So same amount of RAM as the 11-inch iPad. So it's good to see the smaller size getting some power too, and some RAM. This iPad is so new it doesn't even say it here. The chip is so new and everything is so new about this iPad doesn't it don't even show it here. But within the software update, we're gonna be able to see that. And that's pretty much it. I really hope that this video helped a lot. I tried my best to really give you guys a comparison between these 3 iPads. Make sure you guys subscribe to see some more iPad Pro videos in the future. Definitely, I'm going to be making more. This is a nice little view here, too, of all the iPads here. I'm going to take a thumbnail shot. Let me do that right now. Thumbnail shot. No, towel, don't fall back on me, man. I'm having some trouble here. Perfect thumbnail shot right there. Alright, let me get out of here, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here, drop a like on this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope this video helped. Seriously. Have a simple day.